Hi, everybody. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. With Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson. Joining us from the sidelines, Allie LaForce. Quite a few injuries here between the two teams. 5 players out tonight.
5 players unavailable tonight. A lot of minutes and shots to go around.
For the next Jazz game, so purchase your tickets today. Visit the ticket counter for available.
Here are the starters for Oklahoma City. SGA and Wallace for the backcourt. In it forward, it's Dort and Williams. And it's Holmgren in at the center position. And for Utah, they've got Yusuf Nurkic. Vyacheslav Mikhailuk is out there with George. Then it's Bailey, and it's Markkanen in at the 4-man spot. You look at this on paper, and it feels like one-way traffic, Doris. Could this be a trap game?
It sort of has that feeling, BA. A big underdog going against the big-time favorite. But here's why we play the game. Any given night in this league, anything could happen.
Here's Mikhailuk. 4-3, and that's good. Bailey for 3.
Well, Bailey is a shot-making machine, particularly off the catch at this stage.
Wallace outside. Down low. Here's Holmgren. And the big finish by Holmgren.
Man, you lay that pass out there just like a great quarterback. Let your teammate run to it.
Nurkic passes to Markkanen. Pass to George. Just 5 on the clock. This one for 3. And Markkanen with the stuff.
I love it when Markkanen decides to throw it down. Show some fire on that finish.
Now Dort. Back to SGA. Screen by Holmgren. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Utah grabs the miss.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
Mikhailuk, pass to George. Takes a 3. And again, it's Utah with a 3.
And there's a nice rhythm to his three-point shot. You know, George has a confident stroke.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with Will Hardy. The conversation quickly turned to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, who Coach called a problem. He's fast, he's strong, he's smart with the ball, Coach said, so our defense is going to be working overtime to keep up with him, but we will keep up with him. Coach thinks his guys are up for the challenge tonight. Back over to you, Brian.
Allie, thank you. And it's Utah with the ball, following the 3 by Oklahoma City. Here's George. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Just a gutsy play by George inside, finding the close-range look.
Wallace outside. Pass to Holmgren. And here's SGA. And the 3 off target. And the Thunder were already a tough defensive unit, Doris. Went out and got more stoppers last season in Isaiah Hartenstein and Alex Caruso.
It is a prerequisite for Mark Daigneault that you be able to guard your backside off on the defensive end. They lean into their strengths. They were the best in the West in 2024, and then you go out and get better. That front office is first level good. So good.
Now here's Dort. Oh, George with a steal. And here in the first, about 3 minutes.
Oh, hey, how about that? Yes, sir. George with the flush.
Thunder trail by 7. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. Dort for 3. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. For Utah, they've gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall. Pass to Bailey. Here's Mikhailuk. George scanning the floor. 6 to shoot. For 3. That doesn't go either for George. The Thunder have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Outside, Williams. Back to SGA. The 3. He drains that one after 2 misses. Now 1 for 3.
Now that's an opportunistic three-point shot from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He liked the look of it.
George against Gilgeous-Alexander. Markkanen outside. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Lou Dort. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And it's Utah with the ball. 4-point game. Bailey, the pass to George. Utah moving the ball around. Just 4 to shoot. Shoots.
With that reach and mobility and that combination, you can contest a lot of shots. Holmgren doing nice work there.
It's Dort on the wing. Here's Wallace. No good with the triple. Jazz leading by 4. To the inside. Mikhailuk, the pass to Bailey. Pass to Nurkic. Now here's George. Here's Markkanen. Dort defending. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. And stolen by Holmgren. And here's Dort. George defending. That one drops for him.
Oh, how about the dime? You love that unselfishness.
And so George will bring it up for the Jazz. And here's Nurkic. Here's Mikhailuk. Off target from 3-point range. The Thunder have gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. Wallace's shot is good.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
And so Will Hardy calls the timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Wiggins, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Utah trailing here. George outside. Kicks it out to Markkanen. Pass to Mikhailuk to the left side wing. Now here's Markkanen. Dort defending. George for 3. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. And it's Thunder's ball. They've gone on an 8-0 run. Dort, the pass to Wiggins. Outside, Williams. Holmgren outside. From behind the arc. Rebounded by Mikhailuk. The Jazz have gotten 5 of 11 shots to go. Markkanen looking it over. Oklahoma City's gone 3 of 7 from beyond the arc in the first. Well, Lauri Markkanen comes from a family full of athletes, Grant.
Oh, yes, indeed, B.A. Lauri's mom and dad were both pro basketball players, and so was one of his brothers. And his other brother is a professional soccer player, so it definitely runs in the family.
Here's Bailey. Pass to Markkanen. Lets the 3 fly. SGA pulls it in.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Dort outside. Right side, SGA. And the 3-pointer goes. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 points.
Well, we know this guy is always a threat offensively. You can't lose sight of him.
And so Will Hardy calls the timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. Williams is checked in for Chet Holmgren. George against SGA. over Gilgeous-Alexander. Utah with another miss.
Oh, the analytics department is smiling after that one.
Dort, the pass to SGA. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Of course, when it comes to the mid-range game, is anyone better than SGA?
Boy, when you think of the all-time efficient greats, Kevin Durant comes to mind. But SGA is carving out that kind of career. You can post him from the mid-range. His handle gets him to the spots on the floor he wants. He wears that area of the floor out.
That's good from SGA. Doris from the 11th pick in 2018 to last year's league MVP. How did Shai Gilgeous-Alexander make that kind of leap?
Well, you don't get there without incredible work habits. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander puts time in the offseason to grow every single aspect of his game. There's also maturity he plays with beyond his years. You can't speed him up. He's a 3-level scorer, and he contributes to one of the most dangerous defenses in the league. This is definitely not the guy to foul. He loves getting to the free throw line.
Mikhailuk, pass to Nurkic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. George outside to win the cold spell. Oh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for 3. And the more experience George gets, the more confident he looks.
Well, Keontae George is an excellent athlete. He's got positional size to play the lead guard, but he's got to develop as a playmaker. He took that step this past season. And we know this. The guy is elite athletically. Like, there's a lot of good building blocks here.
And he's good on the first of 3.
And there's no question George can fill it up. For him, it's about focusing on shooting good percentages.
A different look here for Utah. Sensabaugh comes in for Bailey. And it's Collier in for Mikhailuk. He hits the second from the line. And he makes all 3.
At 6'4", guys, Keontae George brings both length and athleticism to both guard positions, and you love that on the defensive end, he can guard multiple as well.
Now here's SGA. Give him 8 points now. And another miss by Oklahoma City.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Inside, here's Nurkic. Up and in on the layup.
Forget about Nurkic not minding contact. This guy invites contact.
George against SGA. It's stolen by Nurkic. Markkanen outside. For 3, Collier. Offensive rebound. Here are the Thunder with the ball. They're on a 13-5 run. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Lauri Markkanen is a 7-footer with touch, but he can also attack off the dribble. Referencing comparisons to Dirk Nowitzki, he said, quote, when someone hits a fadeaway jumper, they say, that's the Dirk. Maybe someday I'll get the drag step to be called the Lauri. Back to you guys.
That's a sweet move, too. All right, Allie, thanks for the report. Now here's Markkanen. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. Pass to Williams. Outside, SGA. The three-pointer off the mark. Utah trailing here. Here's Collier. Still no points. Oh, deflected. Dort with a steal. To the paint. Williams misses.
This guy's such a talented finisher, but the D does just enough.
Pass to Collier. Now George.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Here's Collier. Markkanen with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Takes a step back. They now take the lead. And the Jazz lead by 1.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3 ball.
So Mark Degno will call a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
Trying anything now to get them out of this slump.
Just feels like the basket is looking awfully small to them right now. They're having a hard time getting anything to fall.
For the Jazz, Love is checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. Filipowski comes in for Markkanen. And Hendricks is subbed in for George. Then for Oklahoma City, Chet Holmgren. He's checked in for Williams. Joe comes in for Dort. And Mitchell's subbed in for SGA. .141 left in the first quarter here. From deep, Mitchell. It's rebounded by Hendricks. Utah leading. Here's Sensabaugh. No points so far. Utah moving the ball around. Here's Filipowski. Again, Utah good for two. 1:14 left in the first. And here's Joe. Outside, Williams. Pass to Mitchell. Shot to stop the run. And he takes it up and lays it in.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Outside Love. 44 seconds left in the first quarter. Grant, they could attempt a 2 for 1 here.
They could. The key here is a good look.
Joe misses. And Utah has possession. Pass to Collier. Here's Sensabaugh. Shot clock at 6. Here's Collier. Checked by Mitchell. Collier, no good. Outside Joe. Lets it fly from 18. 1 quarter in the books. And it's been a close one. Jazz out in front. They're up by 1. Stay with us now as we get set to bring you quarter number 2 after this. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Utah.
They've been really going at the defense in the painted area, and so far the opposition really hasn't had an answer for them.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
On the floor for Oklahoma City, getting going in the second. We've got Kenrich Williams, Mitchell out there with Isaiah Joe. Then there's Holmgren, and it's Wiggins in at small forward. Now here's Filipowski. Pass to Collier. Over Mitchell. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Wiggins left side. Over to the left wing. Now here's Joe. Mitchell deciding where to go with it. On the take. And that misses. That would have put him up. And it's Utah with the ball. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Pass to Sensabaugh. Now Filipowski. For three, Collier. The rebound by Wiggins.
If he's got that much space, he's got the green light. He just doesn't make it.
From deep, Mitchell. That one falls. His second make in 5 attempts. All right, Doris, when you're talking about the type of player who comes off the bench, what kind of player do you like best in that six-man role?
I mean, for me personally, I love guys who can keep pressure on the defense with their scoring ability. Somebody who can shoot with range or put it on the deck, because then your offense doesn't take a step back.
Anderson's checked in for Utah. Wallace, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Pass to Filipowski. Here's Sensabaugh. Watched by Wallace. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Collier. The Thunder pull it in. Outside Mitchell. Down low. Holmgren, the pass to Wallace. Blocked!
Great defense by slow-mo. Kyle Anderson always in position to make the play.
Fires from deep. And again, Oklahoma City with a triple.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Here's Sensabaugh. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Outside, Anderson. Out to the right wing. Here's Hendricks. From out on the wing, he knocks it down.
Oh, beautiful pass. My goodness.
Thunder leading by 3. Outside Mitchell. The 3-ball. The rebound by Filipowski. For Utah, they've gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Pass to Sensabaugh. And here's Anderson from the arc. Can't hit that one.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Wallace outside. Drops in the layup for 2. Wallace has got 5.
Doesn't get much easier than that. That is nice work.
Jazz trail by 5. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
There's the foul. It's on Cason Wallace. That's his first foul. A different look here for Utah. Lauri Markkanen's checked in for Anderson. Bailey comes in for Hendricks. And Mikhailuk subbed in for Sensabaugh. Jalen Williams, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Now Filipowski. Markkanen with a screen on Mitchell. For 3, Collier. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got his 6th rebound on the night. When it comes to the scoring ability of Chet Holmgren, there's a lot to talk about, Doris.
Oh, come on, B.A. This guy's 7'1" and a sweet shooter from long range. He can put it on the deck and get to the mid-range. He can finish at the rim. Oh, my goodness, look out.
And here's Bailey for 3. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
And you know, Bailey isn't going to pass on those chances. He's looking to make an impact on the arc.
Williams looking around. Wiggins outside. Pass to Holmgren. Shoots over Filipowski. And Holmgren with the basket on the assist by Wiggins. Holmgren's gotten his 2nd bucket.
Fading back. Nobody there to even challenge him.
Here's Bailey. Now Markkanen, hounded by Wiggins. Markkanen, the pass to Bailey. And stolen by Williams. Pass to Wallace. Holmgren outside. Five on the clock. Now Williams. Shoots over Collier. Williams misses. Bailey. Checked by Mitchell. Here's Mikhailuk. Marking it outside. Beyond the arc. Pass to Mikhailuk. Offline with a three. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. Holmgren against Markkanen. Here's Mitchell, and he banks in the layup. Mitchell's got 8 points in the quarter.
Don't judge Holmgren by his size. He does have a passing skill set, finding shooters and getting them the ball.
And so Will Hardy calls the timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys.
That's a good timeout. They just can't hit anything.
Sometimes it just feels like misses become contagious. He wants to settle his guys down right now.
It's time for basket. If you see yourself on the screen, then you know what to do.
Nurkic is checked in for Utah. George comes in for Collier. Williams is checked in for Oklahoma City. SGA comes in for Mitchell. Pass to George. Utah moving the ball around. Inside and stolen by Williams. Here's Wiggins and down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh? To the inside, Wallace. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
Here's Bailey. 6 points for him. Nurkic finds Markkanen. 4 on the clock. Now George. The three is up. And they get it back. Here's Mikhailuk. And they converted last on attempt number 3.
Boy, you can see this guy's work ethic. He just refuses to give up on that possession, and he gets rewarded for it.
Williams with the screen. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. I'm talking about Jalen Williams. What excites you most about this kid, Norris?
Okay, I don't know where to begin, PA, because you are talking about a legitimate two-way force and a guy who has the potential to be a perennial all-star. He takes on a huge defensive assignment. He can sustain an offense when your star is off the floor. Like, look out. This guy's game is big time.
No good on the free throw.
What I love about Jalen Williams, he makes his presence felt on the game. Athleticism, tireless work ethic, and offensive skills that are just blossoming with each repetition.
Here's what Oklahoma City's going with right now. Carlson, he's checked in for Williams, and it's Alex Caruso in for Wiggins. Good on the second one. George with it. 10 points for him. Pass to Nurkic to the middle. And there's Bailey. That one's good. On the assist by Nurkic. Bailey's got 8.
And even if he doesn't have the wider frame some guys do, Bailey's not going to let contact keep him from finishing.
Now here's Williams. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight. Jang, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. trail by 10. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks, BA. The Thunder are trying to be efficient scoring. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said, quote, ultimately, it just comes down to taking what the defense gives you and trusting your teammates. You need them to win at a high level. That's clear as day, and I want to win at a high level, so I have no option. Back to you.
Sharing the rock. Allie, appreciate the report. Now, here's Williams. Over Markkanen. Williams misses. George against SGA. Pass to Markkanen. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. George has got 3 assists in the game.
Yeah, every coach wants assisted buckets. Guys like George, they move the ball.
Here's Jang. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, SGA going to town inside.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
The 3, George, and he drains it. That basket makes him 4 for 9.
This is why you select Keontae George. This guy is very capable of huge offensive nights.
Back to SGA. Pass to Williams. And that bucket makes him 4 for 7 today. Good production.
Man, he is stronger than he looks. Trust me. I mean, Williams has the bulk to win those tough battles inside.
Markkanen, the pass to Bailey. Nurkic, a screen on Caruso. Now here's Nurkic. And Nurkic throws it down.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right. You could see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
So it's Oklahoma City now, following the bucket by Utah. 6 on the shot clock. Williams misses. Jazz trail by 7. Inside. And Nurkic throws it down.
This is about first setting a tremendously good screen by Nurk, then getting off the screen and converting and pick and roll. So good.
So Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy.
Your Jazz Dancers!
So for Oklahoma City, Holmgren, he's checked in for Jang. And it's Dort in for Caruso. 58 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Williams from long range. Rebounded by the Jazz. Here's Bailey. Give him 8. Pass to Nurkic. Kicks it to George. The 3 is up. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 rebounds in the game. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Holmgren puts it through.
And this is where Holmgren is such a scoring threat. His size can make interior shots easier to find.
Gilgeous-Alexander against George. Pass to Markkanen. Back to George. And here's Bailey for 3. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's Jalen Williams making things happen for the Thunder. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. We'll be right back with you shortly. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. You got to like what Keontae George has done in this one.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
Oklahoma City leading by 7. Vyacheslav Mikhailuk is out there with George. Then it's Bailey. Then it's Lauri Markkanen. And it's Nurkic in at the center position. That's the group for Utah right now. Now here's Williams over Markkanen. Williams' shot is good. Williams has got 13.
Listen, this guy's a barometer for this team's success offensively. They go as he goes.
Back to George. Utah moving the ball around. There's a screen by Nurkic. Markkanen for 3. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. SGA's got 5 rebounds tonight. Williams on the wing. No good from outside. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Utah Jazz. They trail by 9. Pass to Bailey. Fires for 3. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. And Oklahoma City shooting at a 48% clip from the floor. To the inside. Holmgren with a big reach.
And you know, as a roller, Holmgren shows great hands, and he makes nice adjustments moving downhill.
Here's Mikhailuk. Back to George. Pass to Bailey. Now Markkanen. 6 to shoot. Nurkic a screen on Dort. And here's Bailey for 3. Utah the rebound. Nurkic passes to George. Markkanen with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Nurkic. Here's Mikhailuk. Knocks down the triple. Mikhailuk's got his second basket of the game.
Boy, on the perimeter, you have to stay connected to this guy. He's such a good shooter.
And there's the screen. The floater. And it's laid up and in by Williams. Williams has got 4 points in the quarter.
We talk about Williams' versatility as a scorer. He can get his points from just about any spot on the floor.
Nurkic passes to Bailey. Here's Mikhailuk. It's George on the wing. SGA covering. George's shot is off.
Boy, that mid-range area, he just didn't look comfortable. Let's be honest.
Kicks it out to Holmgren. Pass to Dort. Now here's Holmgren. Give him 8. Williams from long range. Rebounded by Nurkic.
Well, that's the opportunity they're looking for, just not the result, obviously.
Doris, while he's selective about it, Yusuf Nurkic has added a 3-pointer to his game.
I think if you're a big in the modern NBA, you understand that your game is always about adapting to what's next. And listen, you have to be selective if you're just adding this element, but Yusuf Nurkic trying to evolve.
Now here's Williams. 15 points in the game. Out of bounds. It'll be Jazz ball. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. George against SGA. And here's Nurkic. He has 6. Down low. Here's Holmgren. Oh, and a great assist by SGA. That one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 assists in the game. Jazz trail by 12. And so Will Hardy calls the timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Here's Mikhailuk. Watch by Wallace. Pass to Nurkic. Here's Mikhailuk. It's George on the wing. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by SGA.
You see his active hands knocking that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
Markkanen with a screen on SGA. Shot clock at 5. Kicks it out to Markkanen to win the drought. Utah with another miss.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Hey, you can't block it. Sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
These are his first free throws of the game.
Wallace taking 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Both shots good from the stripe. And here's George. They'll bring it up for the Utah Jazz. It's a 14-point game. Williams against Markkanen. Pass to Bailey. George against SGA from behind the arc. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Wallace, the pass to Holmgren from deep. SGA drains the triple. SGA's got 13.
Quick trigger there by SGA. I'll tell you, on the catch, be ready to rise and fire.
Pass to Mikhailuk. Now Markkanen to stop the run. And another miss by Utah.
Boy, I don't love his shot selection tonight. You've got to work for better looks.
And here is Williams. And it's all from three-point range. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
And the shot goes in.
Yeah, for this coaching staff, they want Bailey operating in the paint. I mean, he's got athleticism and touch.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 13 points in the game. Drops in the 3. SGA's got 6 here in the quarter.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
Here's George. He's got 13. Markkanen misses. Outside, SGA. Williams. Shot's good. SGA making the play. And that's 17 points for Jalen Williams.
We are talking about a 6'6" point guard. Shea has got a great view of the floor. What an easy pass.
Markkanen with a screen on SGA. Markkanen outside. There's the 3. Count it from distance. He's got 9.
Guys with size who can shoot with range. That is a tough tandem to defend.
Holmgren outside. Jacks up a 3. And again, Oklahoma City with a triple.
Well, you got to be able to shoot fast in the league. So it's nice to see Williams doesn't need a lot of setup time.
Now George. Takes the 3. Dort grabs the miss. Oklahoma City leading by 20. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams with the screen. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Third personal foul. Second team foul.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Oklahoma City.
I mean, they've played some beautiful basketball all game. The passing has been impressive, and it's opened up things with their ball movement.
And another theme in this game, to me, guys, has been how lethal they've been in transition. Attack on the break and make sure you convert.
All right, the Jazz making a change here. Filipowski's checked in.
What you love about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is this young man's work ethic. He is a gym rat who's always looking for ways to improve.
Now here's George. He's got 13. Back to Filipowski. Utah moving the ball around. George's shot is off.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Here in the second half, they've just found better shots.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
Now here's George. Pass to Bailey. Here's Mikhailuk. Here's Bailey. George outside. Can they get it? And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Now here's Dort. Now SGA. The kick out to Williams. That three's off the mark. Challenging stretch here for Utah. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
George outside. Clock at 6. George with another miss.
He just keeps firing from distance. I know he's trying to heat up, but at what cost?
Wiggins, no good.
Most defenses want to protect the paint first. Great job there.
George outside. Pass to Bailey. And that one is hammered home.
A big-time slam right there by Bailey. You know, good to see this young man play with such authority.
SGA against George. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. Utah grabs the miss. Here's Bailey. 12 points for him. George left side. And stolen by Holmgren. Williams from long range. Utah with the rebound. Filipowski's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Pass to Bailey. Filipowski sets a screen. And Bailey gets it to go. Bailey's got 6 here in the quarter.
Oh, the shots are falling for Bailey tonight. His energy and focus on offense have been everything we hoped for.
And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. A big group substitution here for Utah. Lauri Markkanen's checked in for Jusuf Nurkic. Hendricks comes in for Bailey. Sensabaugh is checked in for Mikhailuk. And it's Collier in for George. Then for Oklahoma City, Williams is checked in for Williams. Joe comes in for Dort. And Mitchell subbed in for Gilgeous-Alexander. 1:36 left in the third quarter. Outside Mitchell. To the paint. Here's Wiggins. 17-foot shot on the way. It's rebounded by Hendricks. Jazz trail by 21. Out left to the wing. Pass to Sensabaugh. Shot clock at 6. Now Markkanen fires the 3. The rebound by Wiggins. Outside Mitchell. Holmgren outside. Stripped away. And they're pushing it up. Stolen by Mitchell. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clock. To the middle. Oh, they pick off the pass. Here's Hendricks. He's covered by Holmgren. Wiggins against Markkanen. Fires the three. And no good. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder sitting on a comfortable 21-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've had incredible success defensively, taking away good looks and pressuring shooters. And don't go far. We'll be right back. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And Oklahoma City, looking at who they've got, Wallace and Williams run the wings. Williams is out there with Aaron Wiggins, and it's Mitchell in at the point guard position.
Yeah, there is an art to working for the best shot available, and that right there is it.
Williams from long range. No good on the shot.
He needs to look to try to drive inside and get going. That outside shot is simply not there.
Pass to Markkanen. Here's Sensabaugh. Deflects the pass. And Wallace, here we go. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Collier, no good.
I mean, come on. Jack that one in the face of some strong defense. Got to think twice about that next time.
Williams passes to Wallace. And there's a pick. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Here's Collier. Pass to Filipowski. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth. Down low. Sensabaugh, no good.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
And here's Wallace. Mitchell with the ball. 5 to shoot. The three. Utah grabs the miss. Filipowski's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Collier. Pass to Markkanen. Lays it up and banks it in.
Boy, Markkanen uses his size to great effect down low.
Thunder leading by 19. Now here's Wiggins. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Outside, Williams. And another miss by Oklahoma City. For Utah, they've gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Here's Collier. Pass to Hendricks. There's the triple. Williams grabs the board. Oklahoma City has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Wallace outside. Back to Mitchell. Fires from deep. The Thunder with another miss. Jazz trail by 19. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Pass to Filipowski. Here's Collier. Got a piece of it. Now here's Williams. To the inside. Here's Sensabaugh. Inside. Here's Markkanen. The rebound by Wiggins. Wiggins has got 4 rebounds now. Mitchell, the pass to Wiggins. Here's Wallace. Utah grabs the miss. Here's Collier. Pass to Hendricks. Over Williams. Hendricks, no good. Oklahoma City leading by 19. It's Williams, high post. On the wing, Mitchell. Another miss. They desperately need a bucket. And for Utah, they're shooting 35% so far in this one. Here's Sensabaugh. Oh, a two-handed power slam.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
And we've got a timeout called by Mark Daigneault. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. And a new group getting ready for Utah. Nurkic is checked in for Filipowski. Bailey comes in for Hendricks. Mikhailuk's checked in for Sensabaugh. And it's George in for Collier. Then for Oklahoma City, Chet Holmgren. He's checked in for Wiggins. Lou Dort comes in for Jalen Williams. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Wallace. And here is Williams. Williams a screen on George. The three from Mitchell. Sinks it from distance. And the Thunder lead by 20.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Now here's George. Marketed from long range. Kept alive. Nurkic. And he can't get that one. And SGA has got the ball here for Oklahoma City. So far in the fourth, they've allowed just 6 points. Just 5 on the clock. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Williams misses. Jazz trail by 20. Here's Mikhailuk. Pass to Nurkic. George outside. Puts up a three. Dort grabs the miss. Dort's got his 4th rebound in this one. To the inside. Here's Holmgren. Some solid defense from Markkanen. Utah has got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the fourth. 0 for 4. Pushing it up the floor. Here comes Oklahoma City. And Williams with the basket on the assist from Dort.
It all happened in an instant. Turning defense into offense. I love it.
Well, just terrific anticipation to force the turnover and ignite the break.
Bailey's shot is off. Oklahoma City leading by 22. Outside, SGA. Six on the shot clock. Tries it from the top of the key. It's down. His 7th make in 13 attempts today.
Oh, my goodness. How good was that move by Shai? Creating a bucket. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo.
Pass to Markkanen. To stop the drought. And they're going to count that bucket. And they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
Sometimes with that much of a height advantage, resistance is futile.
Williams is checked in for Oklahoma City. Wallace comes in for Mitchell. Lots of stretch bigs in the league, Doris. Lauri Markkanen is one of the best at spacing the floor.
What we know, BA, is that sweet shooting bigs with the kind of size that Lauri has are an invaluable tool in the modern game. Lauri can balance that shooting with his off-the-bounce game. He is the prototypical desired big in the league today.
Here's Nurkic. After the basket by Oklahoma City. Pass to Mikhailuk. And here's Bailey for three. Oh, my. Came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
For this rookie, Ace Bailey, a big part of his development will be drawing fouls, figuring out ways to pressure the defense.
And he hits the first of 3. And Grant, when it comes to pure shot-making ability, scouts love Ace Bailey's natural tools.
Yeah, when he's taking good shots, he can carry the offense. Needs to get a little stronger and clean up a few things, but his upside as a scorer is tremendous.
And the second free throw is good.
Yeah, a versatile scorer and intimidating defender. Ace Bailey's confidence and length are why he went in the top 5.
And he nails the third. Thunder leading by 20. Dort outside. Back to SGA. Sinks that one from the post. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 13 in the second half.
It's very long, and SGA so effective around the hoop because of that length.
Now Nurkic. Pass to Mikhailuk. Back to George. Here's Bailey. This one for 3. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got his 5th rebound in this one. SGA with it. To the middle. Here's Holmgren. And the big finish by Holmgren.
Well, there's a craftiness to the play of Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Shifts the defense around to get his teammate an open look.
And so Will Hardy calls for the timeout. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused.
Hey fans, who wants a free t-shirt?
And now we have a chance to see our player of the game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, you have to tip your hat to him. I mean, the way he shot the ball from deep has just been, it's been huge. But I really love how he's worked so hard to get open. The preparation before the shot to create the necessary space was equally as impressive.
Wow, did this game really turn out to be his show? A commanding performance like that makes for a sweet victory, especially on the road. Here's Mikhailuk, covered by Joe. It's Mikhailuk on the wing. Pass to Bailey. Utah moving the ball around. Clock at 4. Nurkic passes to Markkanen. Let's go with a 3. On target from range. Markkanen's got 19 points.
Well, you have got to be willing to close when Markkanen is out on the perimeter. His shot will punish you because it's a sweet shooting stroke.
The shot's good from SGA.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night.
Here's Mikhailuk. Pass to Nurkic. Here's Bailey. He's guarded by Caruso. And there's Bailey. That one's good. On the assist by Nurkic. Nurkic has got 6 assists in the game. 1:50 left to play in the fourth quarter. There's a screen by Wiggins. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's Oklahoma City with another.
Well, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is a thirsty scorer, and if you concede the mid-range, he'll take it.
Pass to Markkanen. Lets the three fly, and the rebound goes to the Thunder. SGA's got 7 rebounds in the game.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Thunder.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
This is the very definition of being in a zone. Everything the defense tried against him, he had an answer for it.
Up top, Wiggins. Williams on the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
What a performance tonight. Getting a win like this on the road is such a boost.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Mikhailuk. George outside. From downtown, it doesn't go for him. And so it's the Thunder taking care of business in this one. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
And that'll do it, folks. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in. And time now to introduce our player of the game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.